Hello, I'm Andrew. I was born in South Africa and spent most of my life growing up in Cape Town. I moved to Abu Dhabi in 2008, where I continued my journey in aviation, the absolute love of my life, and ended up spending all of my 20s doing so. I started out in the restaurant industry as a waiter, but always knew I was going to fly as a flight attendant. I thought it was something that I would do for the rest of my life, but then leadership and development started taking me on a different journey in 2015. What inspires me is anything to do with how human beings behave, how we learn, what motivates us to do the things we do, and of course, my favorite singer, Anastasia. I'm excited by anything that has to do with neuroplasticity and emotional intelligence, because at the end of the day, it's what drives us. I look forward to the stories of each person that signs up. Our greatest want is to feel like we belong, and through story, we form the greatest human connections for life. Well, I actually moved to Abu Dhabi in 2008, but one of the biggest things that brought me to Dubai was the sense of growth. It happens really quickly here. Sometimes it's a good thing, sometimes it's a bad thing, but what really attracted me to this country was the opportunities and the lifestyle. Why the why? When I started in learning and development in 2015, I started mainly with training, and the most fundamental rule of constructing any training program is to start with the objective. And that's how I've structured anything that I've facilitated, any course that I've conducted. So it's so important to know your objective, and everybody's why is different. Your objective in anything that you do, your objective to do the dishes, your objective to drive to the supermarket, or your objective to start this course is always going to be different. So if you know your why, that links into your purpose. And I've always seen that anybody that knows what their purpose is in life is like a fire that you cannot put out. The biggest takeaway for me is learning about everybody's story. Everybody's story is different. Everybody has gone through things. Everybody wants to live a better life. Everybody wants to be a part of something. So the biggest takeaway for me is just learning about individual stories and thinking, wow, they've actually been through a lot, and learning from the individuals. Then for the participants, the biggest takeaway is that sense of belonging. What makes the Y Initiative different is the fact that it's not just something that's going to change your life overnight. I think we've become so conditioned as human beings to want something that is going to happen now and yesterday, and I don't have time because it's my next meeting, whereas the Y Initiative is a commitment that you make, and once you've made this commitment, you build a sense of belonging. You are joining other groups of people or other people within a group that want to be part of the same journey, and the Y Initiative doesn't stop when you are finished with any of the courses. It continues for the rest of your life. You belong to the people that you've decided to take or go on this journey with for the rest of your life. I love this question. When I got into learning and development in 2015 and I started really in the training, the woman that introduced me to learning and development, Alison Gowans, she has the most incredible saying, and she says, from the neck up, we have the world's most sophisticated computer, and from the neck down, we have the world's most sophisticated machine. Now, the computer is what drives the machine. It makes total sense, and computers need software to run efficiently. You want to get faster, you want to get more efficient, you're going to upgrade your software. I think collectively, as a whole, as a human race, after what we've been through in 2020, now more than ever, going into 2021, there's a new normal, but how are we ready for that? And that's why it's called a software update, because the physical may change, but the mental is definitely going to change. Another question I love, this is probably my favorite question. With the Y Initiative and the software update, the thing that stands out the most and how we've structured this course is it doesn't just stop with you. Yes, we focus on you. You are there, you are part of this course, you belong here. But the most important part is your duty as a human being, without giving too much away, is to pay it forward. So what are you going to do? How are the people around you going to benefit from this course as well? It doesn't just stop with you. It goes, we all want to live in a better world. That starts with us, but then we have a duty to pass that on. This course is for anybody that really wants to get into the driver's seat of their life. I, for one, have let things happen in the past, but I'm ready. I've been ready for a while, and I think everybody that joins this course is ready to really take charge and drive their life. If that's something that you feel like doing, then this is the course for you.